Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Hi, Lynn. I see that you're watching. Welcome. Hope you're well. Just wanted to come on my normal Sunday, 7 p.m. live and show you guys some awesome cards. This is actually going to be my November Club Create, and you have until November 15 to go ahead and register. So I'm going to show you that and also remind you that we have our free with purchase card that's still out. It's still available for you to grab this deal. Show you the cards that we did. This was like a little present. It's what we did last Sunday if you want to catch that replay. And this is a fun fold, and you open it up and you have your white piece in the middle to go ahead and write your message, but really cute cards. So this is free with purchase with a $40 purchase before tax and shipping. I will repost the new link out there for you that you can go ahead and grab this deal. This would be free for 2 of each of these cards. And that would be through October the 29th. So really fun cards to go ahead and add to your Christmas collection. And tonight, let me go ahead and point you down and we can go ahead and get started. Get this out of the way for you to see everything. All right, let me point you down. Let's see here. If you guys are joining, just say hi, give me a thumbs up. I'm down here now and hope you guys are all doing well. So we are going to be working with the Oh Holy Night Super Sweet. I don't know what we call it. Super Sweet. It has 2 bundles in it. So you get this bundle here, the Night Divine and the Stars at Night hybrid folder, and it comes with this also, and this awesome die set as well. Happy Sunday, Amy. How are you? Good to see you. This is one of my favorite bundles in the book, to be quite honest with you. This is a really, in my opinion, it's just a showstopper. It has the hybrid embossing folder, which means that you can cut out these awesome stars at the same time as you're embossing it. So we will do that together. And hi, Pauline. Welcome. So it actually fits inside of here and it will emboss and cut at the same time. So it's a pretty awesome product. So I'll show you how that works as well. But we are going to make 4 cards this month. The cards are fantastic. And we have 2 fun folds. So that is really fun for you as well. So I really wanted to give you some gorgeous cards that you can recreate very easily. One of them also uses the Stitch with Whimsy. This is out of our annual catalog. It also uses our nested essential dies, which are in the annual catalog. And I'm also using and featuring our deckled circle dies, which are in the new mini. These are all available. All these products are. For your Club Create kit, you are going to get a half a pack of the paper. Let me show you. I have been using mine like crazy. And for those of you who are planning to join me in November, there is an extra special add-on. It's a home decor item and it uses this very paper, and it uses the ribbon, the navy and gold ribbon that matches this, and also to the little star trinkets. Now I know those are still on back order. We should be okay for this Club Create and for the November add-on to my registration. You'll see that. But you can see how I've just like used so much of this paper, but it's awesome. It gives you a lot of the landscape with the sky, the stars, and just different stars in the paper. And there's some really pretty copper clay, which is one of our new colors. And the beautiful blue sky, isn't that pretty? And there's like a darker one here. So these are pretty much all chopped up. I've used them so much. Here's a light blue. I love that. That balmy blue is gorgeous. This is a really pretty landscape as well, like a nightscape that I've used. Here's another one, same one. So there's a lot that I've actually used out of the pack, and I've run out. This is my very end of my last pack before I have more coming. That will be here on Friday. So I'm excited and really wanted to show you guys this. I've had this class done for a little while. So let me get these out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and start in on the cards. Now, this month, hi Bev. This month, these cards were actually embossing, and it's heat embossing, and we're using the gold. And so that is available also in the annual book, and it's the metallics. So you get the gold, the silver, I think the copper. I think it's 4. Gold, silver, copper. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's in the annual catalog. So what we're going to do is we're going to move all of these things aside, and we're going to start with our very first card. Let me move this out, and of course I have my phone over here, so I'm going to be watching for your comments, and I hope I don't miss any. But here is our first card. This is all heat embossed, and it uses the beautiful navy and gold ribbon. Here's the Stitch with Whimsy that goes around. Isn't that pretty? Very simple card. So what we're going to do is we're going to recreate this card. I've done some of the prep work ahead of time, but we're going to go ahead and do a lot of the heat embossing and such. You can see this. This has already been done with Stitch with Whimsy. This is a piece of our Night of Navy. And we are going to start with our embossing buddy. This is also in the annual catalog. It comes in a kit. So you get a tray, you get the reverse tweezers, the embossing buddy, and I think you get something else in that awesome kit. But it is an essential if you are going to use your heat embossing. And then we use the tool as well, the heat embossing tool. You also are going to use Versamark. Turn that right side up. This is really sticky, clear, like watermark ink. And so it's very different, but it allows the embossing powder to stick to your image. And so that image is going to be this awesome stamp. And we're going to use this. You want to put this on the E like Echo size acrylic block. This is a size E, okay? So I went ahead and done my embossing buddy there. Make sure that I've got this in the right spot for the dimensions to fit on the card. And I'm just, again, just tap, tap, tapping. It's going to be just shiny whenever you look at it. So I'm going to get that on there square as close as I can. There we go. I think for your kits, I'm going to cut that a little bit bigger because I don't want it to be difficult to get. Can you see how it actually gives you that watermark kind of look to it? Okay, so that's what we're going for. And I keep my embossing powders in this little like plastic container just because it's really easy for me and it's not messy. But you want to make sure that you get your powder on your ink before it dries, right? And it doesn't dry too fast. I mean, you've got some time, but you don't want to belabor it too much. Okay, and where I touched it, it allowed that embossing powder to stick where I had rubbed the embossing buddy off. So there's what we've got. Cap this up, and I have my heater over here. I'm going to get it heated up a little bit, and what we're basically going to do is just melt this onto the paper. Let me get this here. I'll show you as I'm doing it. Take a minute. This is the first time always takes a minute, so sorry it's so loud. Hope you guys have all had a good weekend. It's been a busy one for me. I do on the underneath side of this here, and I'm going to do it on the top, just kind of warming up the paper. You don't want to leave it in one place too long, and it literally will start to get caught on my fingers. That's where those reverse tweezers come into play. And you literally see it just meld into the paper. Isn't that cool? So beautiful. So also a tip on this is you do not want to keep it on the area that you're heat embossing after it actually like melds into the paper. Isn't that pretty? You don't want to continue to hold your heat on that. You want to keep it moving around, because what happens is once you see it turn shiny, it's done, like it's baked, right? It's in the paper, it's not going anywhere. But if you continue to heat it, it will turn dull, and then it's no good, really. You'll not be happy with it. So here we go. All right, so hi Nancy, welcome. So here we have our beautiful gold heat embossed piece, and we're going to take the navy ribbon. And I'm going to do this kind of in the upper third, just to kind of make it look different, right? Just kind of balance it. Put this here and tie it over here on the side where my sentiment will not be. It'll actually show off to the side here. My bow will show on the side. Okay. So take this, get this a little bit tighter. There we go. Gonna cut my ribbon down a little bit. This is fancy. This whole suite is so fancy and just so pretty. I love it. Have you guys been able to play with it yet? I'm going to move this over just a little bit more so it doesn't kind of wrinkle my bow up. All right, and I am going to grab some dimensionals. I'm going to do 4 of these. So the way in which you get these cards, this is a monthly subscription. It's an online club create. And my club was brand new last month, and we did some really awesome projects. This month you're going to get 2 of each of these, and all the products to go ahead and do them. You'll obviously need your heat tool and embossing powder, as well as the stamp set, or you can use any other stamp set. You don't have to use this one. I do feel like the dies, these right here, the Night Divine dies, I feel like these are really awesome to add to your entourage, like all of your stash that you have. So I would highly recommend that. But you can literally sub in anything that you already have and something that you may want to use instead of that. So, but the club, you actually get all the products to make 2 of each of the cards, the PDF, and it all comes to your door, and you have lots of extra product left over. So you're going to get a ribbon, this navy and gold ribbon. You're going to get the trinkets. No, pause. You're not going to get the trinkets. I don't have those. Those are not in stock for a while. I'm not going to have them in enough time, but you're going to get the ribbon. You're going to get half a pack of paper and all of the elements to go ahead and do these cards. If your order goes over 50, I'm confusing myself. If you want to add the embellishments, these are the ones that I would recommend. I can't remember. So this is so new. Let me see. You get a half pack of paper, you get the ribbon, you actually get these. You actually are going to get a full pack of these. So if you're already subscribed or you subscribe for this month, you're going to get these as well because this goes with it. Sorry, I'm just kind of learning myself. Everything is still kind of, it's happening real time. So these actually have the black glitter. They have the white. And they also have this beautiful gold, which I think it's like champagne kind of color, but matches really well. So you will get these gems. And so that all matches together. So that is your first card. And again, I'll make this a little bit bigger for y'all. That way it's a little bit easier and it balances a lot better for you to use this stamp. So that fits on it. Okay. So hopefully you like that card. That is a really easy first card. And let's move on. Show you, I have two fun folds for you tonight. The second card is this one. Just really fun. Again, I embossed this, heat embossed it first, and then I dry embossed it. So let's go ahead and do the heat embossing to start. So here we go. We're going to do the exact same process. Use the embossing buddy for the heat to not stick to where we don't want it to, right? And then I am going to grab the Oh Holy Night. I might do a different one. Let's see. The Lord is my shepherd. Let's do that one. I love that. So we're going to go ahead and get this on the block, right? Going to use our Versamark, that clear sticky. I love heat embossing. I don't know about you guys, but I do love it. It's just so elegant, so beautiful. Okay. Then we'll get our gold back out. These things are tight. It's good. It's kid proof and adult proof, right? All is good. I'm just going to shake that on there. Shake that on there. I want to get enough that it's good and readable. There we go. I'm going to heat emboss this one more time. Shouldn't take as long this time. Kind of go underneath it. Keep it moving. There it goes. And that kind of turns. There we go. So there's that. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is bring in my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. Take this and the Stars at Night embossing folder. And I'm just going to emboss this. So I want it to go this way. You lay it in the way you want it. I'm going to kind of put that right in the center there. Maybe I'll do it off to the side a little bit. Okay. Let's bring this up. All right, and when you do the hybrid embossing folders, you need to use this other platform. It's platform number 4, and that's in the annual catalog. And you use it with the regular platform base, and it just cranks right through. All right. Here you go. Put that out of the way. We'll grab that in another minute. But here's what you're left with. So since that embossing is melded literally into the paper, it's not going to deteriorate the image. So that is really cool. So if you ever want to heat emboss and dry emboss, there you go. All right, so to go ahead and do this card, we have some camels that I've already cut out for you guys just to save some time. And what I need is some designer series paper. So let me choose one that we are going to use. And I'm going to do, that one used kind of like a basic background. I think I'm going to use this. And this is just going to be a basic 4 by 5 1/4. Get my, so let's see, this is probably 7 inches. So we're going to go 4 inches here. All right. By 5 1/4. That's our card front. All right, get that out of the way. I'm just going to layer this on here just so that it's flat. So I'm just going to use my green glue. All right. Okay. Just do that. Okay. And then, so this can literally go anywhere. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this one up. So I get my dimensionals back over here. Grab 4 of them. Do you guys like this? This suite is so gorgeous. Again, if you are planning to join me in November, it is November the, I can't remember the date. It's a Sunday, November the, I think it's the 19th. It's on my Facebook page, and it's also in my email if you're on my email list. But there is going to be an add-on, and that is this suite. I'm going to be using it for a lighted decor piece. It's going to be really beautiful. It's going to make great gifts too. So this one I'm going to leave flat. So be aware of that. Be on the lookout. It is actually active. I think I sent the email yesterday. So these two I put on dimensionals. Just to kind of give them more dimension, if you will, right? And then this guy, I'm going to actually trim him so that he is flat with the side as if he is walking off the landscape. All right. And I'm going to glue him flat. All right. So cool. So there we go. Let's get our little real pretty sparkle gems out here. Do these. I'm going to add a silver one as it's a star or something. Do another one. Oops. Okay. And there you have card number 2. Yay, so pretty. Love that. And you see on this one I did Oh Holy Night, and I did a little bit larger. I like the smaller one. Kind of balances on the card a little bit better. And that way you can see more of the background. So that's card number 2. All right, let's see what card number 3 is. Card number 3 is a fun fold. So this one uses like one of the landscapes and the deckled circle dies. It also uses the cutout from the hybrid embossing folder. You open this up and you have the manger scene. And then you also have another scene here with the camel and the animals. Okay, so we're going to create this. This is really, really easy, believe it or not. What we're going to do to start off is we're going to do the heat embossing, and we will do the Oh Holy Night on this one. I'm calling this the Storybook Fun Fold in a landscape. So what we will do is pull all of this out, get my Night of Navy here. Use my embossing buddy. By the way, these things probably last, I don't know, forever. So when you get it, you can just keep using it. It's great. It's also a really handy tool whenever you get like too much glue out, or if you accidentally put adhesive on something. Use your embossing buddy and do the back of it, and it makes it to where it's not tacky anymore, and then you'll never know that you even missed your glue or gooped it out or whatever. So that's just a tip. Okay, so let's get the Oh Holy Night stamp. Okay, I'll put that down here and get our Versamark. All right, I'm gonna go right in the middle. Some firm pressure. Get this out of the way. Gold embossing powder. And if I were making 2 of these at a time, I would just do all the embossing at once, because all the pieces are going to be cut for you. So it'll be much easier. I'm just taking it step by step for you so that you can see how each card comes together. So, but that's what I would do in the recreation, and as you guys go ahead and create your kits. All right, so let's get this puppy going. I go underneath so it doesn't buckle on me, so you go on top and underneath. It's actually going from the bottom. There we go. Super pretty. All right, so we got that. And we will go ahead and layer this on dimensionals. Okay. And then we will start putting our pages together for like what I'm calling like the Storybook Fun Fold. So there's that. And then we're going to take these are crumb cake, and I'm going to just go ahead and layer these on. So there's the first one. Here's the second. Now they're the same size, but how we actually orient them in the card, it does make them look a little different. So it's kind of cool. Just more of that fun fold effect. Okay. All right, now what we have, we're going to go ahead and take these and put these aside. We will take this. This is our landscape, right? This is 12 inches long, so you'll get that. And we're going to take our scoring blade, which is the light one here, and we're going to score it lightly. Remember, this is so much lighter and so much not as dense as the cardstock. right. And then pull this off the camera here, I guess, for a minute. All right, so we got that all scored. And then literally we're going to, I'll start over on this side. It kind of accordions up. Burnish all your folds really good. Okay. Now we're going to actually glue these down. Just a little dab. And you can use any kind of glue, whatever you like. So we're going to do this to this. And then we're going to do this to this. So it makes the 2 pages in the front. Add some extra here. Get it on the edges. There we go. Okay. Lastly, there we go. Lastly, we're going to add some adhesive to this back piece. And this is going to go on our crumb cake base. That'll give you a nice foundation for the actual card. All right. Again, you can go over and burnish your edges. Make sure it's exactly like you want it, and this is what we have. Okay. So first things first, we're going to take our 2 pages, if you will. I'm going to use this, I think, as the you can line it up and see what I mean. So I'm going to put this in 2 different spots. So I want this to be kind of one lined up equidistant around on the top, and then this one kind of be equidistant on the bottom. You see what I'm saying? So that you have like the same border at the top, same border over here, and it kind of looks like it's different pages. So you can do it however you want, but that's just, I think that looks nice that way. So I'm gonna add some adhesive. Lay it down like I just laid it out. And then I'm going to glue's running out. Add some here. Lay that down. Don't want to go too high on with the glue here. There we go. Okay, and what I've done is I have actually cut out all of the components, one of each, in the die set. So I'm going to do the manger scene here. I think I laid them flat. Yeah, I laid this one flat too. Just going to get a little bit of adhesive. Green glue goes a long way, so use it sparingly. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Lay this here. Let all of that dry. Okay. And then in the back, I think I laid those flat too. I did. So we'll glue those down. Just a little bit on his little legs. Since he's the largest, I'm going to place him first. All right. This one up here. This one down here. A little lamb here. I'll put him over. Kind of grazing in the back. Okay. So that is our card so far. Then you wonder, well, how in the world we're going to hide that, right? So I'm going to use some dimensionals, lay this out, and I'm going to put them like right here around, pop it up. All right, give some dimension. Cool. Do you guys like that so far? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our embossing, dry embossing, right? And some of our gold. This comes in a multi-pack in the annual catalog. This is a 6x6, by the way. So what you're going to do, because we're going to be cutting out these stars, is you're going to literally lay it down in the lid. You know, the lid is because it has the Stampin' Up! Logo here. Okay, that's how you know it's the top or the bottom. And then literally I'm just going to lay my paper in there. And I'm going to close it down, hold it in, bring back my machine, lay it in there, make sure it's on there straight. Let me get the other. Because it has the cutter in it, I think it's just a little too thick. That's not thick enough. Get my other, let's see. And my plates are really worn, so that doesn't make it any easier really. But we'll get it. We will get it. Let's see. All right. I'm going to try the little shim, number 2. Hopefully this gives me enough, or I might have to, yeah, that's good. I think it's good. Oh, maybe a little too much, too rigid. I'll take that back out. I didn't think that worked. Let's see. The struggle is real. All right, that was not enough. Let's see. Let me get a piece of paper, stick it under there. We will get this to work. I think it's just because my my plates are too worn. They're like, can you guys see? Look at this. That's how they're really warped. So that's part of my issue. Let me get a couple more pieces of paper here. To go through, because what would happen if you force it is you're literally going to be, you're going to kind of warp your embossing folder, and you don't want to do that. So this did. So what I got here, it embossed it, but it did not cut it. Let me try something else. Hang on one quick second. Let me get my other platform. It's my older platform. Sorry. Sorry. Sometimes we just have to do this, right? So what I'm going to do is get this lined back up here. You guys still see that? There we go. It's kind of got static on it too, so that is not going to go either. Why not? Well, this is not the way it's supposed to go. That was not enough. Try this. This is the same as the platform 2 or 4. Alright, so let me try it going this way. It's not enough. Well, we may have to skip this part on TV for the live. Feels like it's going, but then it doesn't. All right. See if I put another piece of paper over this. I heard it crack. All right, let's see if it cut it. It did. Finally. So this is what happens when you have plates that are worn and used. It's a good thing that they get used, but a lot of times to prevent that, you actually will just turn your plates, right? So you turn them like this, and all different ways so that it keeps wearing them as you're using them and it wears more evenly instead of warping. But with classes and whatnot, it just doesn't always happen. So not a huge deal, but that's the reason. So, okay. So we went ahead and cut those out. Let's get back to our card here. And it didn't cut this one all the way, but look how beautiful this is. So like you could literally use this and just emboss it, and you've got all these extra stars here. So it's really, really pretty. But these are the 2 stars that we're, actually let me cut this other one out. It's a little bit skinnier and it will go on our card a little bit better, I think. Just this end piece, it didn't cut out really. We can fix anything, y'all. Anything at all. There we go. So this is kind of a little too big, right? This would be like a focal point, like you could use that on any other card. It's just really, really beautiful. So here we have this, and we are going to use this longer star here. We're just going to put it down behind this, and I'm going to lay it flat, just glue it down flat. This is great. You guys are able to see kind of just the different ways to work around issues, right? It's real life. Cannot wait to send this card. I know exactly who I'm going to send it to also. Very special. This is deeply embossed as well, so you want to give it a minute. You saw it wasn't quite glued down in the beginning. And this side, I'm going to go ahead and put this one here. Now it fits perfectly on this little flap on the fold. All right. You guys still with me? Everybody's really quiet. Sunday night after a good weekend. What's everybody doing? What's everybody doing this week? Any special plans? We'll just add these here. Rhinestones, I love them. They have glitter in them. They're beautiful. I'm going to add another one here in the center. Okay. Let me add a 5th one. Cool. And there is your card. This is our 4th card, card number 4. You guys like that one? And then for your message, you can just write it on the back. It's already in the crumb cake. You don't even need a white. It's already built in. Cool? All right, so that's that card. Let me put these both over to the side. And then our last card is our 5th card. And this is amazing. This is a wonderful fun fold. This is a bay window card. Can you see how that bows out? And we're going to use some of the Designer Series paper to create the bay window. So what we've got, I went ahead and made a couple of these, and then I cut everything out. So what's your, well, let me just cut it out for you. I'll score this. So this is just a 4 1/4 by 11, right? I've got all the pieces there. And you are going to score multiple times. So, and again, this will all be on your instructions. You don't have to worry about keeping up. But most of the bay window instructions that I have found is all pretty, they're like lopsided or they're off center. I don't know how to even explain it. This one is centered, so I like this one the best, the one that I found. And so get this, there we go. All right, so now that we have that all scored, let me show you how it goes together. Again, really simple. So where's my bone folder? So you're actually going to create right, like this little lip here comes up. You burnish that really well. All of these. This is what creates the bay window. Make sure you burnish all of those edges really well. And then what we're going to do is lay it back out. You've got your little lip on this side. All right. And then you're going to add dimensionals because you want it to pop up. You want it to stay elevated so that your bay window has something to hook into. And then literally you're just going to fold that over. Okay, so it kind of pops it up. Can you see that? And then for the other side of the bay, so that's going to tuck under like that. This little lip right here will literally just tuck under like so. All right. And then the other side of the bay window, you want to do the exact same thing. So I took 4 dimensionals and put them evenly so that they're not going to get crushed either in the mail whenever you send this out to someone. And take the contact paper off and literally just lay it over, right? So that it lays even for you. So this is what you're going to end up with, right? So it's going to look kind of funky for a minute. But as you can tell, this is where your bay window comes in. So that is how you create the base of the card. Pretty easy, right? So then what you're going to do is these little pieces actually are going to go out on the edge here and give kind of like the skyline look to it. So we're just going to glue these down. All right. I love this card. Something that people will keep forever. It can be like part of their decor for Christmas. It's really pretty. That's how I feel about this whole suite. It's just beautiful. We've never had anything. We've had similar stuff, but nothing like this before. So in these two, actually, they had joined together, so you can see where I cut them. So they were from the same piece, right? So it kind of goes together. Did that on purpose. You don't have to, though. You could even do it from here to there and there to there. That would be fine too. So glue this down. Okay. Just right in the center. And then we have a piece of Night of Navy. And this will actually kind of hang off, okay? So it actually is going to actually hold the like the structure onto the Night of Navy. So we're just going to give it a background by adhering this to the Night of Navy. That's all that does. Give it a little bit more character, more realistic, right? All right, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this barn onto a little bit of glue here. And I think I even cut off those feet, because you'll see when we lay it down, we want the top of it in the center here, touching the top of our card, or this piece, right? There we go. So then this is what it's going to look like. That's on the back. This is on the front. Can you see it? I'll make sure y'all see it okay. See, this one's kind of hanging out on this side a little bit more. That's okay. It's all right. It's not going to hurt anything, but just flip it over, and you're just going to snip it even with the Night of Navy. And then it looks like it was made that way. Okay. So then you can literally just glue it down right on this platform, making sure not to go too far out of the edges there, if you will. Put it right in the center, just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can even lay it down flat, as long as you can get it kind of in the middle. Line it up with your DSP. Okay. Then while that's drying and setting, let me throw these away. Then I'm going to get my mini dimensionals out. These are so much easier to put behind each of these so it doesn't stick out and you don't have to cut them. So you just want to put enough to prop everything up. And also too, right now we're still running the special for the joining special. So I would love to have you on my team. We do a lot of fun things, tons and tons of inspiration, and we're having a great time. We're building our team, investing in people around us, and that is what we are about. So spreading joy and love for each other. If you're interested, let me know. I posted a link, I think it was yesterday, so you can action that link, but it's a great special. For $99, you can get $165 worth of product for free, your choice what you choose, or for $65, you can choose $125 of new products. So it's a really great deal. All right, and so here we go. Just putting this down. And then the animals, I'm actually going to just adhere them flat. Okay, just a little dab of glue. I'm going to put him here. All right. Then I'm going to add my camel. I'm only going to do his kind of put this off to the side, so I'm going to put him actually over here. All right. There we go. Stick him down. And then put one over here. And the donkey, I'm going to put him kind of off to the side. He's kind of in the back, right? So there we go. This is our card. So if you look at it from this side, look at it from this side, you've got a little animal there off to the side. This is a sheep. And you have your finished card. So we're going to put a little star here. Let me get a big one. Put that right there. Do like a star. Another little star off to the side. All right, and this is our pebble path. That's what this base is. And you can literally write your message on the back here. So I'll give you some white to go ahead and adhere to the back. And that is your finished card. So that is all 4 cards side by side. Did this one in a blue. I did this one in the espresso. So fun. So that is your card club for November. This will definitely make some people very happy when you send them, for sure. And the heat embossing is beautiful. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. And if you have any questions for me, let me know. This will be active. This link that's in the in my event for the November Club Create. It is active all the time. So if you sign up by November 15 and on November 15, you will get this card kit and all the product that goes with it. So it's $38 and it is a monthly subscription. You get a ton of product, certainly a lot more than what you're going to be using for these cards. So you're going to get the PDF and it's going to come right to your house. So you'll get the ribbon, the paper, half pack of paper, and these awesome blings, this bling here. And let me bring you back up here. And so you'll get a full pack of these. I've used almost everything here. You'll get this awesome ribbon, which is still on back order, but it's going to be coming back. So you get a full bolt of that. And yeah, and then just to mention, I still have a few more spots for my Berry Christmas event. It's a 1-day retreat. It's going to be October 29. And it is still out there. The link is still active. I have a couple more in-person spots to fill. And then also to November 19. This is my Christmas cards, bags, tags, and gift giving. It's going to be awesome with the exclusive add-on that I was telling you about with this very bundle, with this very set. So it's all lighted. It's a home decor piece. It's beautiful. So I'll be able to show you my prototype here very shortly. And I know you're going to love it. So it is an add-on. It's already out there. The link is active. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for joining. Thank you for trusting in me as your demonstrator. And I will see you next Sunday. Take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.